Hi! Okay, so in this video, I'm going to do a thing called hashtag Dear Me. And what it is, well, to make it simpler, a letter that you would write or say to your younger self. I'm only 16, but I mean, you can always give advice in your present self that you would give to your younger self. So, here I go. Dear David, I want to start off by saying it gets better. Um, yeah, I know it's rough, not growing up with your dad and stuff. And you're going to wonder about him for a long time. And there are going to be times where you wish he was there. You know? You find out who he is eventually. um, by the time you're 16, you still haven't met him yet, but at least now you know who he is. He sends you a little bit. I mean, it's just money. It's nothing sentimental, and it doesn't actually mean much as, an object, but you know him eventually. Don't listen to all the kids who made fun of you and who end up making you feel like garbage, because in actuality it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I mean, yeah, they're gonna talk stuff. They're gonna say stuff about you. They're gonna make you feel worse than you felt or ever thought that you could feel. And yeah, it gets bad. You go back and forth a bit with who you are and how you act and what you listen to and what you think and what you don't think and who you like and who you don't like, etc. But the sooner you figure out who you are, the better. You basically just, you gotta remember that it gets better. It was hard for a long time, and for you right now it's hard. Whether bullying or fighting with your mom and your stepdad, or keeping your grades up in school, or just, life. That's all I can really say for it, is it gets better. The bullying finally stops around 9th grade. That's when things start to get better. You still get depressed a bit, and it still hurts, and when you think about it, it still bothers you, because you know how it feels to be like that, and you don't want anybody else to feel like that. Do your own thing. Don't follow people. It's not you. It's not who you are. You do your own thing. You dress your own way. You listen to the music you want to listen to. You go play Yu-Gi-Oh. Do whatever you want. Just do you, and don't worry about other people. And yeah, it'll get lonely sometimes, and you'll feel alone a lot. But I mean, you're not as bad as you think you are. Even if you still think that now, you're still not as bad as you think you are. People love you, and although you don't always feel like it, they do, and they think you're great, even when you don't think you are. And the sooner you realize that, the better. Because for a long time, you're going to think that you're trash, because that's how people made you feel for a long time. Well, they're wrong, and you're not. You're actually pretty great. You make some really good friends, and they all tell you how great you are. And it means the world to you, and you couldn't stress them how much it means that they feel like that about you. Because for the longest time, you were so alone and didn't really have anybody. And some friends aren't really your friends. They're just temporary. But some friends you know are your actual friends. And you have to pick those out for yourself. Um, don't lose sight of what's important. Just remember school, because you let your grades go up eventually. Even though you could do so much better. I mean, you could have already graduated by now, by the time you were 16. If you had just stayed how you were with grades and stuff, and just kept going. You got lazy and stopped caring as much, so now you're not where you could be. Well, if you had stayed, you would have missed out on a lot though. So it has its ups and downs. I hope the best for you. I hope this helps. I hope that people who listen to this can pull something from it for themselves. I love you. And other people do too. Bye. Okay, so that was that. I got a little emotional, sad face. But I guess that's all I have to say for my hashtag Dear Me. You guys, there's a lot that people don't realize about people. And there's stuff you won't know, and there's stuff that you might get told, but you don't know how serious it is. Depression and suicide and stuff like that, it's nothing to joke about. Like, in all seriousness. Like, you just don't know what people are going through, or what they're feeling, or whatever else. You just don't know. And bullying, that's the worst thing ever. Don't make someone... Alright, people think that it's cowardly to kill yourself. The real coward is the person who makes them feel like they want to kill themselves. But a lot of people don't realize that. Although I don't want to anymore, at a time I did. And my depression was really, really bad. And now I struggle with depression a little bit, and anxiety and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff I take personal that people say about me. But, like I said, it got better. It gets better. I know we'll be, even in the little rough patches, I know that it's going to get better. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Instagram, Snapchat, links down below in the description. My light just went out. And I'll see you again soon.